Hey guys, I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this or if it's just for cathartic reasons, but I had an accident over the weekend. I went to clean 150 pounds, which was going to be a 5 pound PR, only 5 pounds, and my wrist just out of nowhere snapped in the front rack position, snapped all the way backwards, and is broken in two places. I'm pretty embarrassed, beating myself up a lot. I'm like, how could I do this? I feel stupid. I feel horrible. So I'm not sure if I'm even going to post this, but it's just one of those things that happens, I guess. I'm a CrossFit statistic now, and it's still unbelievable. I'm still in shock. I can't believe it happened. I wasn't sore. I warmed up. I stretched out. I had no indication that this was going to happen. And it just snapped. It just gave away out of nowhere. I was in such shock that I was completely calm. I looked over at my wrist, saw that it was not in the correct position, grabbed it to cover it so other people wouldn't freak out and so I wouldn't freak out, and was just like, call 911. I broke my wrist, got to go to the hospital, something. Luckily, um, people at the gym stepped up, drove me to the hospital, got me checked in, gathered all my things, made sure I was settled. My husband showed up. They waited with me until my husband showed up. And I was completely calm until my husband showed up, and then I just lost it. I just started crying. I just was beating myself up. I was like, how could this happen? I've worked so hard, put all this effort in, and now I feel like it was all for nothing. That all of the effort and the time I've put in over the past couple months is just gone, just wasted. And that's not true. I am in the best shape of my life. So going into this injury, I couldn't be in a better position to heal. Um, I've already done the work. So physically, I know what to do to get back to this point, to get back in this shape. The struggle for me is going to be the mental game. I need to try and stay positive, which my default mood is not positivity at all. My default is melancholy. Like, I'm pretty dark and twisty and, just kind of, I don't know, like a doom and gloom kind of person. Like, very realistic and, not all butterflies and rainbows. So it's going to be really hard to try and stay positive and focus on what I can do versus what I can't do. I should probably mention that this was my dominant arm that broke. So that is a whole other slew of challenges I'm going to have to face. I have to learn how to do everything with my left hand. And that's fucking hard. I'm going to the orthopedist today to see if surgery is necessary. So hopefully not, fingers crossed. But the break was really bad. I broke completely through my radius and fractured my ulna. So like I said, my wrist snapped completely backwards, and my radius broke in half and like shifted under my wrist. So they had to set it. They had to traction my hand and pull the bone back into place, which I was terrified of. I was like panicking. I was like, can you just put me out? I didn't want to feel it. I didn't want to see it. But honestly, that was the best part. I couldn't feel it because they put like a nerve block in or numbing medicine. And he just gently pulled it, and my arm went back into place. It was the craziest thing. I didn't think it would be that easy. But I did feel some relief once it was back in place. So that's good. But after the numbing meds and the initial pain meds wore off, real pain set in. So it's two different types of pain. I'm in a cast right now. I can't really lift my arm, but Here, you can see I'm in a temporary cast right now. So there's the pain from the swelling because it's swelling on the inside. So there's pressure and it feels like it's going to explode sometimes. So there's the inflammation pain. And there's also, now that the numbing stuff has worn off in my wrist, there's like the bone pain. Like I can feel that too. So 2 different types of pain. I'm trying to stay on top of my meds, but it's a lot. So sleeping is not very fun. I slept on the couch last night because it's just easier to kind of sit up and sleep. And yeah, I don't know. I'm a fucking mess, you guys. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to the ortho today to see if I need surgery. Hopefully not. But, you know, bones take like 6 to 8 weeks to heal. And that's, you know, if you don't need surgery. So I'm going to have to figure out where to go from here, how to stay active, how to adjust my nutrition. But yeah, like I said, the physical shit is whatever. Like I can do that. I'm not worried about getting back in shape. What I'm worried about is overcoming my fear now because now I'm going to be terrified. I'm going to be terrified to lift anything. And you know, I'm going to be worried, is my, you know, the integrity of my wrist okay? Am I physically capable of lifting anymore? Am I going to have full range of motion and full function anymore? And, you know, am I going to be able to overcome the mental obstacle of not being, you know, not being too afraid to try to lift anymore? And it just sucks that this happened doing something I love so much. Like, CrossFit has been my therapy. It has helped me in so many tremendous ways and been such a positive influence and impact on my life. And I just really don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose that. So, overcoming fear and guilt and blame and shame because I'm embarrassed. Word got around really fast and everyone started reaching out to me, and I really, really, really appreciate that. You know, but part of me in the back of my mind is like, well, how many people are like, well, that's what she gets. That's what she gets for trying to do this or that, or thinking she's this or that, or whatever. Like, or maybe that's just my own self-imposed insecurities. I don't know, but yeah, so I just feel stupid. But it was a total freak thing. It could have happened at any time. I guess I'm just lucky it didn't happen when the barbell was over my head. You know, like that could have been way worse. So I just need to be thankful that it wasn't worse than it was. And just kind of, I can't change what happened, you know, so just kind of focused on what lies ahead and getting through it. Luckily, all the coaches have helped so many members through various injuries and surgeries and things like that. So I know I have their complete support, and, you know, their breadth of knowledge is going to be so valuable in my recovery. So at least I have that. And this really happened at like the worst time too, because my husband had to leave for a work trip. So here I am in the ER the day before he has to leave, and I'm completely like disabled. Like I don't have any use of my dominant arm whatsoever. So one of my friends came to stay with me last night because I just did not want to be alone, and my in-laws are coming over to stay with me for the week. I had to email my boss, you know, because I can't go to work today, and it's just a fucking mess, you guys. It's just the worst timing, and I don't know. Like, I'm still in shock. I'm still in disbelief. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to think. I just don't know how to react. I just can't believe this is real. So, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to post this and if I'm going to document my journey or whatever. You know, people have linked me to several resources as far as like social media accounts and trainers and other people who've gone through similar things to follow and, you know, to kind of lean on for support and insight. So I'm definitely going to do that. And I don't know if I come across anything that's especially helpful. I'll share that with you guys, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed, hope for the best. Talk to you guys later.